Honestly, love that boy, even if he is an absolute nightmare on track. Hello there, welcome back to P15 Karting. My name is Chris, and it is Grid Series finale night here at Teamsport Stoke. 3 heats, fastest times, get your points in, and that will set the grid for the final race. A lot of footage to go through here. I'll do my heats, fastest laps for each one. We'll get straight to it. There's a new PB coming up soon. So coming up to halfway through the first heat, you just heard there, I've just set myself a new PB at the time of 32.06. Really happy with that. Still getting the tyres up to temperature, but it is kart 14. It's one of the better karts there at Stoke at the moment. I knew I had more time in it, just needed to get the lap right. Let's have a look at this flyer.
Oh, you cunt, come on!
Now, as much as I threw my head back in disappointment, by the time I came off track, I'd realised a 32.02, absolutely phenomenal. I'm, give or take a bit, around 100 kilos, maybe slightly over, with all my kit on. That is a hell of a time going around there, and looking at our current BIKC qualifying times, that's putting me right towards the pointy end of the field, up there with the guy who won it last year, Tom. So fingers crossed we can keep it going. Let's get to heat 2 and see how I do that. Now, heat 2 started off very scruffy for me. I sort of kept myself in the pack for quite a while, needed to come in to get my tyre pressures done. So literally, I think this was pretty much my last flying lap of the session. I managed to pull this one out of the bag.
That'll do, mate.
That will do indeed, a 32.2. 2 tenths off pretty much what I managed in the first heat, but as with the first heat, it put me top of the heavyweights, about 5th on the grid overall. So already we're flying, but I know the other 2 heavyweights that are there tonight, Barry and Matt, they're also setting some incredibly quick lap times too. Let's get to heat 3. Let's see where I put myself on the grid for the final. So with Matt Duncalf just finishing a lap just ahead of me there, one of the other heavyweights, midway through heat 3, it is close. Less than a tenth really between me, Matt Kent in the middleweights, and Barry, the other heavyweight, competing. I've got to get myself something special. I'm in kart 3. I can't actually remember the last time I drove kart 3 before this, but it was going okay. I said I got myself a 32.1, quite pleased with that, but I just need to get one more special lap in. No verbal communication there to show I'm satisfied, just a little nod of the head. Another 32.0, really doing my BIKC qualifying times good here. Put me P6 overall on a field of 9 today. but it was close. So just ahead of me was Matt Kent. He did a 32.081. Then it was me on a 32.082, and then Barry, another one of my heavyweights, a 32.088, less than a tenth separating three people on the grid. It just goes to show, I think, across everybody at Stoke this year, whether you're looking at the lights, the middles, or the heavyweights, and I'd say even more so from what I've seen of the qualifying times in the juniors and the cadets, it is such a close qualifying field. The locals is going to be an amazing night for everyone. Where obviously my household, we're hoping that my little man, or not so little man as he is, and the missus, they'll be representing the juniors and the lights. Hopefully I'll have a video for the missus, because she will be my missus and we're getting married next month. Madness. And then for the juniors, hopefully my lad will have his own channel going. When I get some more information on that, I will let it out. But we're just working on a couple of things for him, logos and stuff. He wants to get everything right. But 3 heats, 3 P1s in the heavyweights. It put me P5 on the grid overall. Let's get to the final. Let's see how I do.
Was that mine? Oh, fucking hell.
So coming out the pit lane, I was relieved to find out afterwards that it wasn't my phone that was found. I've got no idea whose it was, but as far as I'm aware, no damage done. Happy days. We're going to come up the ramp here, swing ourselves over to the left-hand side because we've got some of the juniors down to cheer us all on. High fives all around. Heading out to the grid then, I'm starting in P5. I'm the lead heavyweight. I've got a middleweight between me and Barry and Matt Doncath just behind. I know that I've got to keep them there, but I've got 3 lightweights and a middleweight just ahead of me. The missus on pole, leading us away, followed by Charlie and the 2 Copies. We've got Will in P3 and Luke in P4. I know that the start here is going to be key. If I can make up a position with the hairpin, great. If not, I've just got to start thinking about what's behind me. I don't want to lose any positions to the other heavyweights as we get going. Fight who you need to fight, let the others through. That was my thought process. So what I'll do now, though, we're going to jump to Joe giving us the green light, and we're going to get ourselves racing. Lights go green, and off we pop. A slight run on Luke there. Debatable whether I was 50-50, but I didn't get past him. Not my race now. I've got to be thinking about what's behind me. You've got Will and Charlie fighting up just ahead. I'm already thinking I just need to avoid the hassle here. I'll go slightly deep, but Barry is already there. He's got the jump on Matt Kent from P7 into P6, and that is now my battle. I just need to keep an eye on what's happening with them. I don't normally like to use my boost on the first lap. I knew I had to on this one, because if he used it and he gets a run on me, I'm going to lose position straight away. So maintaining position at the start of the race, always good. There's 15 minutes to go. Let's see what happens.
than that. risk the race here, but fuck it. And I'll do that. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god, I've done it. I've fucking done it. Holy fucking shit, balls. I'm gonna race that. Fucking remember that, Chris. Holy fucking shit. Off the screen, I don't give a fuck. There we go, stand up. Full boost over that now. Go on,
P5 on the road, P1 in the heavyweights, and the heavyweight title is coming back home. I'm not sure what the points difference was between myself and Matt Duncath in P2, but a huge congratulations to him and for Barry as well, bringing home P3 in the title. A huge shout out to the missus as well. She brought home the lightweight title by a point. We are Mr. and Mrs. Teamsport Stoke Grid Series 2026, so we've got to go back next year when it all starts again to defend our titles. It was a great experience, to be fair, a very well run event. So can't fault them for that. But yes, that is all for this video. My next video, I'm not sure when I'm going to do it, but I've got the footage from my stag do. We went over to Gridline Racing over in Lincoln before going out for a lemonade or two. As you can imagine, Gridline, what a little track that is. It's already somewhere I'm planning on going back to. I really enjoyed that. But yes, if you liked what you saw today, please subscribe. I think it's 285 subscribers. Oh, that's mad. I just like editing videos, so it's brilliant. But if you do like what you see, subscribe, like the video, leave a comment. I'll try to get back to everyone. My name is Chris. This is P15 Karting, and I will see you next time.